Hello, students. Welcome to our channel. Grade 9, History, Unit 1, Tutorials. Lesson 7, The Stone Age. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to analyze these stages of the Stone Age and discuss the achievements during the Stone Age. Now, before we begin, please like, share, and subscribe for more videos. Let's dive into the most significant periods in history, which is the Stone Age. One of the basic distinguishing features of the human species is the ability to make tools. The earliest tools were made of stone. The Stone Age refers to a prehistoric period in human history when early humans primarily used stone tools to help them survive. The Stone Age is the earliest known period of human history and spans from the first use of stone tools about 2.5 million years ago to the beginning of metalworking, which began around 3000 BC. During the Stone Age, humans gradually developed their skills, societies, and ways of life. The use of stone tools was a major part of their survival, helping them hunt, build, and protect themselves. This period is also marked by significant cultural developments, like the discovery of fire, the formation of language, and the shift from hunting and gathering to farming. The Stone Age is divided into three main stages. 1. Paleolithic, Old Stone Age. This period is the longest phase of the Stone Age, where early humans lived as hunters and gatherers, using basic stone tools. It began with the earliest humans and lasted until around 9000 BC. During this period, early humans lived as hunter-gatherers, meaning they hunted animals and gathered plants for food. This way of life required constant movement as humans followed animals and searched for edible plants. The tools used during this time were very simple, primarily made of stone, hence the name Stone Age. The most common tools were hand axes, which early humans used for hunting, cutting, and protection. Other tools included scrapers for cleaning hides and flint tools for cutting meat. These early humans had to be resourceful, using stones, bones, and wood to meet their needs. One of the most significant developments during the Paleolithic Age was the discovery of fire. Early humans learned to control fire, which provided warmth, protection from animals, and the ability to cook food. Cooking made food easier to digest and helped early humans survive in colder climates. During the Paleolithic period, early humans also began to form social groups and likely developed early forms of language. This made communication and cooperation easier, helping them work together in hunting and gathering activities. 1. Mesolithic, Middle Stone Age. The Mesolithic Age, or Middle Stone Age, occurred around 9000 BC to 8000 BC, though the dates may vary slightly by region. This period was a transitional phase between the Paleolithic and Neolithic ages, representing a shift in how people lived and what tools they used. The Mesolithic period marks the time when humans began to move from a completely hunting-gathering lifestyle towards more varied and complex ways of obtaining food. During this time, humans continued to use stone tools, but they became more advanced and specialized. Tools were smaller and more refined, including microliths, which were tiny, sharp pieces of stone that could be used as tips for arrows or spears. Fishing tools, such as hooks and nets, were also developed, reflecting the growing importance of fish in the human diet. The Mesolithic period also saw a shift in how humans interacted with the environment. While hunting and gathering remained important, there was evidence that people began to practice semi-domestication of plants and animals. They might have started planting some crops, like grains, and keeping small animals, such as dogs, which were used for hunting or guarding. The key feature of the Mesolithic Age was that it represented a time of transition, where people began experimenting with new ways to secure food, laying the groundwork for the farming and domestication that would take off in the next stage. 3. Neolithic, New Stone Age. The Neolithic Age began around 8000 BC and lasted until about 4000 BC, though these dates can vary depending on the region. The Neolithic period represents a radical shift in human life. This is when humans moved from being nomadic hunter-gatherers to becoming settled agriculturalists. This transition is called the Neolithic Revolution, or the Agricultural Revolution, and it had major consequences for human society. One of the most important changes in the Neolithic Age was the development of agriculture. Humans began to farm the land, growing crops like wheat, barley, and rice, and began domesticating animals such as sheep, goats, and cattle. This shift from hunting and gathering to farming meant that humans no longer had to move constantly in search of food. Instead, they could settle in one place and build permanent homes. As a result of these changes, human societies became more complex. People started to live in villages and later towns, with permanent homes made from mud, stone, or wood. They also began to build granaries to store their food and religious structures for worship. The domestication of animals like oxen helped humans with farming by allowing them to plow fields more easily, leading to more food production and population growth. In addition to farming, the Neolithic Age brought technological advancements such as the wheel, pottery, and the plow. These tools made daily life easier and more efficient. The increased food supply also allowed some people to specialize in crafts or trade, giving rise to the first forms of social stratification and the development of early civilizations. The spread of Neolithic farming and technology did not happen at the same time in every part of the world. The first evidence of Neolithic life comes from the Middle East, around 11,000 years ago. From there, farming spread to other areas, including the Nile Valley in Egypt, the Indus Valley in India, and parts of Africa, China, and the Americas. In Africa, especially in Ethiopia, the Neolithic Age began around 7,000 years ago, where people began domesticating plants such as teff, dagusa, nug, and enset. People in Ethiopia also began making pottery, which was an important innovation of the time. In summary, the Stone Age was a long period in human history that saw the development of tools, language, and the beginnings of agriculture. It is divided into three main periods: the Paleolithic Age, the Mesolithic Age, and the Neolithic Age. The Paleolithic Age was characterized by the use of simple stone tools and the discovery of fire. The Mesolithic Age saw improvements in tools and the beginnings of a more diverse lifestyle. The Neolithic Age brought about the agricultural revolution, which allowed humans to settle in one place, grow crops, and form organized communities. The changes of the Neolithic Age were so significant that they set the stage for the rise of civilizations. The spread of agriculture and new technologies during this period shaped the way humans lived and interacted with their environment for thousands of years to come. Review questions and answers. 1. What was the main way of life during the Paleolithic Age? Answer. During the Paleolithic Age, the main way of life was hunting and gathering. Early humans used simple stone tools like hand axes to hunt animals and gather plants for food. They lived as nomads, constantly moving in search of food. 2. How did the Neolithic Revolution change human society? Answer. The Neolithic Revolution brought a major change by introducing agriculture. Humans began to farm crops and domesticate animals, allowing them to settle in one place instead of constantly moving. This led to the development of permanent settlements, villages, and complex social structures. It also brought new tools like the plow and the wheel, which improved food production. 3. What were some of the key differences between the Paleolithic, Mesolithic, and Neolithic ages? Answer. The key differences are Paleolithic age. Humans were hunters and gatherers using simple stone tools. Mesolithic age. This was a transitional period where tools became more advanced and humans started to experiment with early farming and domesticate animals. Neolithic age. Humans shifted to farming, domesticated animals, and built permanent settlements, leading to the rise of complex societies. And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more videos.